Have you ever stopped to ponder why unity, an ostensibly elementary concept, remains so elusive in our society? This seemingly simple notion of togetherness, collaboration, and mutual understanding is, in fact, a complex and intricate dance that we as humans continue to grapple with. One may be reminded of the story of a small village nestled in the heart of a forest. This village was home to hundreds of people who, despite their differences, had learned to live in harmony. Different families, with different traditions and beliefs, cohabited peacefully, sharing the bounty of the forest and the fruits of their labor. Yet as time passed, this harmony began to fray at the edges. A dispute over the best way to manage the forest resources sparked a rift in the community. Some villagers believed in a conservative approach, preserving the forest and using its resources sparingly. Others argued for a more aggressive strategy, exploiting the forest's abundance to improve their living conditions. The dispute grew, dividing families and friends. The village, once a beacon of unity, was now a battleground of conflicting ideologies. The forest, their shared lifeline, became a symbol of their division. Despite the discord, there were those who yearned for unity. They acknowledged the validity of both perspectives and strived to find a middle ground. They understood that unity didn't mean uniformity of thought, but rather a willingness to listen, to empathize, and to compromise. However, their efforts were met with resistance. Those entrenched in their beliefs saw compromise as a sign of weakness, a betrayal of their principles. The villagers who sought unity were ostracized, their pleas for understanding and reconciliation falling on deaf ears. The story of this village is not a tale from a distant past, nor is it a story confined to a remote corner of the world. It is a narrative that resonates in our societies today. We see it in our politics, our communities, our workplaces, and even in our homes. Unity challenges us to set aside our ego, to acknowledge the validity of perspectives different from our own, and to actively work towards finding common ground. It demands empathy, understanding, and most importantly, the willingness to listen. Yet, we must also acknowledge that unity is not about erasing differences but celebrating them. It is about finding strength in diversity, about recognizing that our collective wisdom is greater than the sum of its parts. The story of the village serves as a stark reminder of the challenges of unity. Despite the deep-seated desire for harmony, unity remains elusive when individuals are unwilling to compromise, to empathize, and to listen. In essence, the story of the village underscores the importance of unity in society. It highlights the detrimental effects of division and the power of unity in overcoming challenges. It reminds us that unity is not a destination, but a journey, one that requires patience, understanding, and above all, a willingness to embrace our differences. In conclusion, it is clear that unity is not just about coming together, but about staying together, especially when differences arise. It is about understanding, compromise, and empathy. It is about recognizing that our strength lies not in our uniformity, but in our diversity. And most importantly, it is about acknowledging that the path to unity is not easy, but the rewards are well worth the effort.